Okay, guys. The last 2 months, I've been doing something kind of interesting. It's been a little bit of an experiment, to say the least. I've been streaming on Twitch on and off, but more on lately for the last couple of years. And with all these bigger streamers and content creators talking about moving over to YouTube and talking about how the grass is greener, I decided to take a look for myself. Now, there's nothing wrong as a YouTube partner, or I'm sorry, as a YouTube affiliate to just stop streaming on Twitch for a little bit of time, jump over to YouTube. So what I've been doing is I've been streaming my same schedule 4 times a week for 3 hours, 3 hours a night. I've been streaming over on YouTube. Been streaming the same games. Nothing's really changed in that regard. And it's to really see, it was really to test the discoverability that a lot of these big streamers are talking about, to see if, discoverability was better than Twitch, if it was different, if it was the same. So don't get me wrong, there are pros and cons to each of these different platforms. Um, especially being on Twitch for all these years, some of the pros, in my opinion, that Twitch has over YouTube is the ability to clip very easily. I feel like the user interface, as far as being able to browse different streamers and look through different games, seems a lot more user friendly. So the interface, in my opinion, is better on the Twitch side. And it's got kind of this background. It's been around for a long time, as far as like the live streaming and whatnot, to where a lot of people are used to it. They know how it works. They understand it. On the flip side, over on YouTube, one of the great things is that you can have all of your live streams automatically get saved to your YouTube channel, and they are there indefinitely unless you remove them, which is a huge plus, in my opinion. That is over Twitch, because Twitch eventually removes them. So that's one huge thing on YouTube that's different. The other thing on YouTube that is kind of a newer thing and is really starting to grow in popularity, and I noticed that I was able to grow my YouTube channel in this way, is YouTube Shorts. Very similar like TikTok content, 60 seconds or less. 60 is the max. You can't go over 60. These shorts really help grow your channel, and it's something that Twitch doesn't really have any sort of similar thing to do. So that's another huge thing in YouTube's corner. And I think overall YouTube has way more users. Not necessarily looking in the gaming space, but they can get there, right? So you do have the chance to potentially have more people come to your streams. Now, that being said, the big thing I was looking at was discoverability. And with discoverability, in my opinion, they are no different. Twitch and YouTube. The discoverability to me seems very much the same. That being said, there's kind of an asterisk there. If you're playing big games, AAA titles like Call of Duty, Apex, some of these bigger games, Valorant, for example, whether you're on Apex or you're on YouTube, if you don't already have a large, viewer base, in my opinion, it is going to be very hard for you to succeed, very hard for you to be discovered. That's not going to change whether you're on Apex or you're on YouTube. When you have games that have a lot of people that stream them, a lot of people that watch them, the viewers end up getting dispersed between all of those people, and you're still going to end up, similar to where you were at on Twitch, in my opinion. If you were to be playing something that doesn't have as big of a player base, and this kind of goes on Twitch as well, some of those games that have like cult followings or something that's a little more niche, then you're going to find that your numbers are probably going to be better. But the same goes for Twitch, and YouTube. So, in my opinion, the discoverability is not any different. If I were to say which, if I were to say which platform kind of has their foot going in the right direction, in my opinion, I would personally say that it's probably YouTube has a little bit more upside, just because they're starting to implement a lot of these changes that, content creators are asking for and things of that nature. So in my opinion, I think YouTube has a lot more upside right now, like especially as like a small or mid-tier creator, especially with the ability to post those shorts. So if you're interested, you can always feel free to, leave a comment, leave a chat, message me, what have you, and ask any questions. Um, and I'd be happy to kind of explain what my experience was over the last 2 months being on YouTube. I enjoyed being on YouTube. I was able to grow my YouTube channel in 2 months, I went from 18 subscribers to about 93 or so that I'm sitting at now, which is great. But I will say a big majority of that is from the shorts, not actually from the live streaming. The live streaming does come into play and is important when you're looking for towards monetization and things of that nature, but that's a whole different story. But in my opinion, discoverability is no different on either platform. They're both pretty much the same. Whether you're playing like a cult following type game, or a very oversaturated game in the market right now. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. But it was definitely a fun time, and for now, I think we're gonna be back on Twitch. Because that's where most of my viewers are, and that's where I have fun. But I'm going to keep up everything over on the YouTube channel as far as videos and shorts and things like that, because I really did enjoy seeing that growth over the last 2 months. Thanks, guys.